YouTube, it's your boy Domination. I'm back in the basic again. The all place gonna get it. 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 It's right back in the basic. Check out this. That's how we do Texas, baby, man. I know it's back. You know what it is. Know this. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Right to where I preach and preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is, I know I was talking about the alpha male, but this is better male. Like BETA, better male. What is a better male? A better male that is like some kind of better male. I could be alpha male, but at the same time be better male. That means you going places, you going somewhere with your life and having standards and stuff like that. And you know you're gonna be somebody. You know you're gonna you're gonna help out to make it more better for the community. The whole neighborhood loves you. You know it's just like that. But that's what a better male is. A better male, man, he got some plans to raise to family, become a husband, and also become a father or friend, giving people advice, uplift people, help a lot of troubled youth community, help everybody, even help women, especially help fellas, everybody. That's a better male. A better male is somebody who got make some plans and make a decision at life. But it will explain to you in the video what better male is, and this is from a woman's perspective. They'll explain two different certain visuals between the good guy, the bad the bad guy, and then she'll explain it to you, and then the Mr. Nice Guy. But here's the video right here. It will explain to you because you got to hear it from a woman's perspective, fellas. And I hope women listen to this because this is how they see what they find certain treacherous. They mess with certain type of men. Here's a video right here. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's me Kezia. Today I want to look at a question that is often asked by my students, which is, how do I get away from being Mr. Nice Guy all the time? Before we can address this, I want to introduce to you two other characters that are very much part of this equation. The two characters are the bad guy and the good guy.
I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna play it one more time for y'all to listen because y'all got to hear it from a woman's perspective, especially fellas. And women need to listen to this because it's two different certain men they'll go for. Here it is.
Hey guys, it's me Kezia. Today I want to look at a question that is often asked by my students, which is, how do I get away from being Mr. Nice Guy all the time? Before we can address this, I want to introduce to you two other characters that are very much part of this equation. The two characters are the bad guy and the good guy. The bad guy is the one who lives by he frustrates them and he can even exasperate them. He'll often play on their insecurities and weaknesses. He often lacks manners and treats women as objects and and as something that is there to be used for his own gratification. And for all this, he remains unapologetic. He's also unapologetic about who he is and what he does. This excites women. In a romantic sense, he presents himself as somebody who's a free spirit, something that can't be controlled, or is near impossible to be controlled. And this only serves to increase his level of attraction even more, as women are drawn to the idea that they could be the one who comes along and tames him, who mends his wicked ways, the answer to the puzzle. And as a result of all this, he is seen as a challenge by the women, which increases his attraction even more. But something that all these bad guys have in common is the fact that they love being the bad guy. They revel in it. They're proud of being the bad guy. This, again, just makes the women desire them even more. The good guy. He's the one who girls describe to each other as fantastic. Women often consider him as one in a million and worth keeping. He is loyal, cares about others, he is positive, and he takes pride in having these qualities. And although he's well-mannered and treats others as he's treated, he is very selective because he has high value and he has high standards. He will not bend his own reality to fit hers, and he will not be walked on either. Just because he's good, it doesn't mean he's a pushover. Far from it. The good guy... But at the same time, he will not be afraid to challenge her, or disagree with her, poke fun at her, and he certainly will not get scared when it comes to sexual escalation. And as a result of all this, women are attracted to the good guy as much as the bad guy. The good guy shows that not only does he have morals, but he has high standards and he's high value. Again, presenting a challenge for the women. The women want to live up to those standards. So you can see, if done correctly, the good guy can get just as many women as the bad guys. But one point I wish to make, aesthetically or even intellectually, but unfortunately, bad guys do attract more insecure or troubled women, women that might have a few issues, whereas the good guy will attract the more emotionally strong, more settled, and more confident type of woman. And now we have the nice guy. And forgettable. The nice guy is a mask that people put on when they become scared or afraid. They start becoming afraid to make impact or saying the wrong thing or offending her. Nice guys will never disagree with a girl. He'll never challenge her or poke fun at her. He will bend his own reality in accordance with hers. He won't even get her to qualify herself at all. He'll jump through every hoop, every task that she gives him, and he'll give her none in return. He'll patiently wait for her to make her phone call or to go off and talk to her friends whilst he holds her coat. He'll let her laugh at him. Not court controversy at all. And because he's so scared of saying or doing anything outside of his comfort zone, he will be perceived as someone that is nervous. He'll avoid sexual escalation even when the girl's giving him clear IOIs. The reason is because the nice guy in his head thinks everything's going fairly well, and he doesn't want to disrupt that. He doesn't want to sabotage it. Little does he know that he's making absolutely no impact with her. Nice is not about being good. Nice is about being bland and forgettable. So if you think that this applies to you, here's a few little tips that can help you spot when you're starting to wear that mask and you're starting to become that nice guy again. Firstly, don't agree with everything she says. Have you ever heard of a woman refusing to sleep with a guy simply because they had a different opinion about what her favourite film was, or Absolutely not. Remember, opposites attract. Be aware of when a woman is getting you to perform tasks or she's throwing hoops at you for you to jump through. Instead of obeying her tasks and jumping through, never use the nervous laugh. Be very aware of that. The nervous laugh is something that the nice guys always do. Be aware of when she's laughing at you. Ideally, it's better that you laugh together. You're laughing with each other. In a playful manner or an intellectual manner. Do not be afraid to tease her a little or poke fun at her. And please, if you do it, don't start saying sorry 1,000 times. Do not resist sexual escalation. When the time is right, act upon it. Go into the interaction with high standards and high value. Certain boundaries that she can't cross. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Remember always that the good guy should never be confused with a nice guy. The nice guy is a mask that is worn by either the good guy or the bad guy. The nice guy equals bland and forgettable. The good guy is positive, 1 in a million, fantastic, and women are drawn to him. He has high standards and high value. If you're the good guy, be him, but most importantly, be proud to be him. Guys, you can check me out at www.puatraining.com or www.myspace.com/Kezia_PUA. Take care.
You hear that, folks? You hear that? You hear that, folks? Tell you what, she ain't lying about this one right there. That girl ain't lying about this one. But I'm going to tell you, my mother always say this. My mother always say this all the time. That's one thing I do learn from my mother. My mother, women want a certain type of man. I was young. I didn't know what the hell that she was talking about. But I know the certain type of man that she's talking about. She talk about the nice guys, the bad boys, and the jerks. Women will go at these certain types of attraction of men, but the ones they'll mess with the most when in their younger years is the bad boy, is the jerk. We hear this all the time. And when they get more immature and more older, now they want the nice guy. Have you noticed that? But their younger years, they don't want that. In their younger years, they do not want that. But when they got older and more immature, I mean not immature, but more immaturely, whatever you want to call it, now they want to mess with a nice guy. They need to mess with them when they're young. And for all the young girls out there, don't make the same mistakes all these other girls did. Same thing, there's certain types of women. You got the good girls, you got the bad girls, and you got the disrespectful, nasty girls. Guys don't want those type of good girls until they really settle enough to want those good girls. But they always want the last in the first beginning is always the bad girls, the disrespectful, nasty girls. Have you noticed that? I hear this from women and men a millions of times, but that girl said 100% truth right there. I went through this because I know everybody has. I was once became not only that Mr. Nice Guy wearing the mask, but between the good guy and the bad guy. into coming off as a jerk. But I once became now a good man. But I'm gonna tell you like this: it's better to be a good man than instead of being not to be a good man and all. You don't want to become a bad boy and jerk. The only way you got to come as a bad boy and jerk, you got to come from that bad boy influence and come off as a jerk. But you can still be a nice guy and still get ladies. But I'm gonna tell you like this: you just have to know where you stand in life. If you can't stay anything, if you don't know what you stand in anything in life, you can't stand anything in life and give it itself and give it in and give what take. If you receive it to earn for it, get it. If you're not earned for it, you can't get it. That's all I can say about that. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basic. Chuckle the Deuce is how we do it in Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right, peace, and I'm out.